is a game of political tensions, when different ideologies and costumes create hidden conflicts that are lurking behind the scenes. When economic interests and expansionist ambitions add up, a slow build-up of tension happens, during which nation leaders and dictators are driven towards increasing military power. Until eventually this whole bubble of tension explodes and war is declared. Dictators and war commanders often like to deceive themselves into the illusion of victory. They plan the conquest of one outpost after the other. They imagine the military success of this battle and the one that will come after, as if the war could be won in a handful of positive outcomes. However, they often do not consider the enemy's resiliency, and so wars are dragged on and on. You are a farmer, the protagonist of this story. Letters from the government arrive, and you are recruited by force. One day, two fellow soldiers knock on your door. The time has come for you to say goodbye to your beloved family. You will be needed in the battlefield. The journey to the frontier begins. Until eventually you arrive to the military camp. The first night in the camp is a sleepless night. Thoughts run continuously through your head while you imagine how your war could go. What if I were one of the heroes of the war? Imagine slow motion impressions of you running through the battlefield, evading bullets and grenades while shooting your rifle with precision at every enemy that faces you. But soon your thoughts start taking a sharp turn. What if instead you were a common soldier like everybody else? Fortune and fate turn the other way and a bullet hits you in the head. You begin to imagine every possible disastrous outcome, every possible way common soldiers die in war. Days pass and your first day in trench warfare approaches. You're about to be thrown in the real war. You are inside the trench. An enemy grenade flies over your head. Careful! Another grenade as some fellow soldiers peek over the trench and quickly back down. You get moving. Your job is to run through the trench, providing each soldier who's still alive their ration of food. Run! The quicker you are, the less the risk. A dangerous job, but you have to do your part. Your heart beats rapidly and your breath is anxious. But you must not stop. Run through the trench while chaos rages all around. Grenade! Men are dying around you. What a dangerous moment that was. Some old memories come to mind when your son played with little toy soldiers. It really didn't feel the same when they fell to the ground. During the night, you carefully peek over the trench. The battlefield looks like a cemetery. Groups of dead bodies lie around in a desolated land where God is nowhere to be seen. But your job does not stop here. You swiftly jump out of the trench and run crouching from one small cover to the other. Your goal is to gather all the rifles and military weapons left by the dead soldiers. What is happening to you? You never saw a dead person before this, and now they all look like inanimated puppets. You continue to gobble up everything, looking around with crazy eyes. Some strange new feeling is running through your veins. Where did you find the courage to do this? Where did you leave your fear and your human side? You're going insane! The next days, the war goes on with explosions and bullets creating chaos on the battlefield. But one day, something leaves the battle hanging. Everyone looks up at the sky. What is that? It looks like angels are coming down, dancing with clouds. But you then realize they're armed paratroopers landing on the battlefield. Are they allies? They finally came to save us? From the enemy's side, with the light of the sunrise behind, at the horizon, an endless horde of enemy tanks are pointing towards you. Fear and despair falls down on your army. You look around, searching for a glimmer of hope. Some fellow soldiers desperately attack, facing immediate death. Others start to run away. Hopeless disorder is all around you. You start to drift off from reality, imagining your family at home. Good old times when you happily worked on your farmland. When your loved kids welcomed you at the door and you all gathered around the table to eat a tasty dinner your loved wife prepared. Those memories feel so far away now. If only this stupid war never started. If only people could peacefully agree with each other. If only. What now is real is that you will never see your family again. death is certain, and you decide the only thing left to do is to fight until the end. You shout as loud as you can, trying to regroup any fellow soldiers left, and launch yourself to the middle of the battlefield to put up one last heroic fight. The enormous enemy tanks have cut the distance, and now you find yourself right in front of one of those giants.